Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the MMA Circle. The next fight we're going to break down and predict is number 9 ranked Dong the Stun Gun Hyun Kim. I totally fucking butchered that. And number 12 ranked Tarek the Sponge Saffiedine. So let's jump right into this one. Kim is coming off of a 13-month layoff and taking on Saffiedine, who is 1-1 for the year of 2016, most recently dropping a decision to Rick Story. Kim's been trying to be active, though. He had fights scheduled in August and March that never materialized, so the layoff wasn't a choice for Kim, and it wasn't due to an injury, which is a good thing. In certain matchups, you want to avoid picking guys that have taken a long hiatus, but this isn't necessarily one of them. Saffiedine switches up his stance between orthodox and southpaw, but his best weapon is his right leg kick, and he uses it often. In this fight, that kick isn't as available to him because Kim is a southpaw, but Saffiedine is he's a switch stance, so he could still land some leg kicks, some power leg kicks with his other leg, but they're not as powerful as his right leg. Saffiedine really likes to keep guys on the end of his kicks. He doesn't like to grapple very much, and occasionally mixes in some boxing when his opponent gets in range. A lot of his kicks aren't set up or masked, so they don't really land flush. They're more or less single kicks that he uses to try to break his opponent down and take away some of their momentum, some of their movement, some of their weapons, break their defense down, stuff like that, Saffiedine has one KO win dating back to 2010, which is horrible for somebody who's known as a striker. And all of his UFC fights went to a decision, except his fight with Rory McDonald, which ended in a third round TKO when McDonald absolutely dropped him with some crisp boxing. Kim is on a 2-fight win streak after suffering a TKO loss to current welterweight champ Tyrone Woodley. And who hasn't been knocked out by Tyrone Woodley, right? So, you can't really knock a guy for that. All 3 of his losses are to complete fucking animals. His last win was a TKO win over a late replacement in Dominic Waters. His win before that was a submission over the battle-tested veteran Josh Berkman, and I like Josh Berkman, man. Kim is an exceptional grappler that is very strong in the clinch and has amazing top pressure. His takedown game consists heavily of judo throws and trips and occasionally some traditional wrestling shots. He has a lot of power in his ground and pound, and he has a lot of power on the feet too, but his striking technique isn't very clean. He keeps his hands low a lot. Look for, Saffiedine to exploit that. He mixes in some unorthodox strikes, and mostly he just kind of strikes with guys to try to get in close, get his arms around them, and get them down to the ground or get them up against the cage. Both guys have shown a slight inability to take power punches and kicks from their opponents as they get rocked from time to time. This one ain't too tough, I guess. I like Kim in this one. I think his grappling is enough to get it done for him in this fight. Kim closes the distance with his weird striking, doesn't let Saffiedine dictate the range and pace that this fight follows, wears him down with clinch work in rounds 1 and 2, and eventually gets him to the ground and scores a TKO stoppage over Saffiedine either late in the second round or early in the third round. So that's my prediction. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your girlfriends, And, tune in to the next one. Thanks for watching.